Hi, Kat. My name is Audrey Alison, and thank you for joining me for your October 2016 forecast for the month. It's a beautiful day out. I'm happy to be here, and thank you for subscribing to the channel and for your likes on my Facebook page, Audrey Alison Astrology and Tarot, as well as for following me on Instagram. I don't know if you're into that. I'm at Summer Gemmy, and it is a personal page, but I throw in some astrology there. So let's get to it. I'm using my alchemical deck by Robert M. Place, my steadfast deck. I will use this in readings if you call me. Let's get to it. There's a lot going on. This month has a lot of discord in it due to the squares, but there's beautiful transits happening which can help to ease some of the tension that we'll experience in October. I feel that some of it is unavoidable due to it being maybe natural disaster energy, which you can't really control. So I'll get to that in a little bit. I want to start the top of the month on the 7th with Mercury entering the sign of Libra, where he will be conjunct the Sun and Jupiter. Very expansive sector in your 10th house of career, the house you naturally govern on the astrological wheel, Capricorn. So this does wonders for the job. Mercury, learning, communication, clients, receiving more clients, learning about the career, studying in the career. Your career is expanding due to Jupiter there for the year until next October of 2017, Capricorn. So you're going through some elevation in the 10th house. It's unavoidable. And Mercury coming in here after a retrograde to kind of speed things up a little bit, Hermes, the messenger, he's kind of whirlwinding in here. I think this has a lot to do with new clients and contacts and getting in touch, people getting a hold of you. Ooh, I love this wind. Let's go, because it's super hot. I need the wind. I'm ruled by the wind. Let's go. On the 16th, there's a full moon at 23 degrees of Aries, and this is in your 4th house of home, the house of the mother, your foundation. There is an illumination here in this sector, closure, a release, an illumination, an awareness in the 4th house of environment and where you come from. Perhaps some of you Capricorns are leaving the environment that you're in. You're closing the door to maybe a part of your past, the 4th house of foundation, and the nostalgic energy that I'm feeling right now. Maybe you're just putting a lid on that and not letting it get to you as much. On the 18th of October, Venus enters Sagittarius, and when he does so, he'll be conjunct Saturn, your ruling planet, in your 12th house. I don't mind this. I never mind the 12th house activation. It's the house of quiet internal processing, psychic ability, and intuition, and peace, and rest. So, and the house of the undoing, what are you releasing before you start into the 1st house activation again? You know, Saturn, you're going to go through your Saturn return, your solar Saturn return. Saturn will enter Capricorn on December 21st of 2017. I'm sorry, 2017. I think I said something wrong in another forecast. I was a year early. So, either way, you're being prepared in this 12th house of quiet for what's going to come in the end of 2017. So it's still some time away, but take advantage of it. With Venus here, you really do some rest, and she's harmony and balance, so you want to, listen to the body. Take that rest if you need it. On the 22nd, this starts our Scorpio activation. The Sun will enter Scorpio on that day. 2 days later, on the 24th, Mercury follows suit into Scorpio. And then 6 days after that, on the 30th, we have our new moon at 7 degrees of Scorpio, just in time for Halloween, just in time for it to get super witchy on everybody. And I'm mentioning this in forecasts because I've been hearing a lot from people who study Wicca and who are Wiccan and Celtic, and This new moon is spectacular in Scorpio because it'll fall the day before Samhain, the day before what Wiccans consider their new year. They don't do January 1, they do Halloween. And this is just kind of super energy with it being in Scorpio. And all of this activation of Scorpio affects your 11th house, Capricorn. So when the Sun, Mercury, the new moon enter there, this is bringing on a fresh start and communications with friendships, social clubs, groups, organizations that you're affiliated with. And this could bring a newness of a batch of people in your life when there's a new moon in this sector. If you're thinking about, how you want to spend your time and what clubs you're connected to and who are you sharing enough of your time with. This is all about the last week of October and into November that you'll be assessing that. With Mercury there, you're analyzing the friendships. You're drawing in contacts and the right communications, the right clubs to you. So set your intentions at the time of Halloween or the day before, Mischief Night, in this area to attract the right clubs your way, attract the right people, friends your way. It's time. Throughout this month, we have a lot of squares happening between Neptune. We've got a square even with Jupiter. But the one square that I'm concerned with is, I mentioned in September, it's the fact that Mars is sitting on top of Pluto in the sign of Capricorn, conjunct, exactly between the 12th, or starting the 12th of October, there's an exact conjunction of Mars, which is aggression and fire and anger, on top of Pluto, which is loss and death and destruction and deconstruction. Squaring discord, unharmonious, to Uranus, the planet of upheaval, electricity, volcanic eruptions, combined in this energy. So I'm just saying, Capricorn, Mars is in your sign with Pluto. Watch your temper. Watch the way you're reacting to things. There is, a lot of heated energy in your sign right now. And you could be very abrupt in your delivery. And considering Aries is in that 4th house of home where the full moon takes place, and I said some of you might be closing doors on something of the past, you want to watch how you're closing these doors. Do you want to slam them? Do you want to slam these doors shut? Or do you want to just kind of close the door, turn the key, throw the key away, and walk away? So this kind of square here could really be about that. How are you handling things between the self and your reaction and the 4th house of foundation and where you come from? Let me get to the tarot and see what comes up for you. And if you'd like to read with me, I read all through the week. I'm at audreyalison.com. You would select your desired reading length via the PayPal button, and I'd get back to you in a day or two with an email, and we can set it up with some times. All right, Cap, what are your cards for October 2016? I shuffle all through the readings too, just to let you know. I don't just pick them up right quick and pull some cards. My hands are on these cards through most of the astrological forecast. Here's some earth energy for you, Cap. The Ace of Coins. I love this card. The lump sum. A new source of health and wealth. It does mean springtime too, but I'm going with the current. It's the first card. And with all that action in the career, there's a fresh perspective here coming up with that. Ooh, nice. He's shown up in a reading. I think it was Aries, the Magician. You have all the tools you need, Cap. You have the chalice, the wand, the sword, and the staff. And you're healing. This is Hermes, Mercury, the winged messenger, holding his staff of healing that I can never pronounce. Caduceus? Catechus? Whatever. It's the staff of healing, and you know what I mean. Jelly bean. The Magician is ready to go. He's also very inspired. Let's see what else. Queen of Coins. Okay, Capricorn females. All right, holler at your girl. Queen of Coins. This is the master of your domain, your environment, and your occupation. So you're very fruitful. You have everything you've picked from your garden. Sorry if you can hear the neighbor having difficulty with her pots and her pans right now. Nothing I can do about it. Queen of Coins. You don't need to go far in order to get what you need. Now, I think that's metaphysical. You don't need to go too far. You don't need to worry too much about your coin right now. You have coins coming up. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh, 8 of coins. Yeah, you don't have to worry too much. Something's manifesting for you. And Cap, these squares, the discord, the uncomfortable energy, the change could bring a positive outcome. So if you want repetitious work, this is work that never really ends, like the grind. If you want to keep going and going and going, proving your commitment, this is the card you want to see. You have another card too, and Lady of Fire. This is the love of something new. This card is about dance and feisty movement and doing something spontaneously too. Could be a younger fire sign female, maybe. I don't really apply the younger cards to people. Sometimes it just depends on how I'm feeling. If I hear something, then I will. But right now, I'm just feeling you might want something fresh. And with this Ace of Coins here, the start this was the new source of health and wealth. There is a fresh, new career perspective or opportunity for Capricorns. And look at all this. There is magic around your earnings. You've got the Magician with 3 coin cards. And you want to start something new, you got it. See where the fire is in these 2 cards? They both have a staff, and they're about to light something up in flames here. And like I said in another reading, although you don't have, oh yeah, you do. You don't have it in the tarot though, cards that represent keeping things quiet, but with Venus conjunct Saturn in that 12th house, keep these things to yourself. Keep this new idea under wraps for a minute, because I think that you don't want to share too much of your energy with what you're doing, because the haters can kind of draw from that. And I'm noticing more and more how when people don't want other people to be happy or successful, that negative energy can weigh you down, and you can manifest it physically. And it's important to protect yourself spiritually, whatever your ritual would be, whether it's through your own prayer or some more extreme matters of protection, such as candle work, whatever you're into. You just have to do it in this day and age, but especially in October, where there is square upon square and discord and not too harmonious energy with Mars, Pluto, and Uranus. I hope this was helpful, Capricorn. I'm wishing you a sweet October, and remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.